Hi guys, it's me Kat and welcome to my vlog. Eh? Okay guys, so welcome to Cat Vlogs. Okay, so that was my celebratory dance, but now let's start with our makeup. Okay, so I have nothing on my face except for the originote hyalucera moisturizer that I used to prime my base. Okay, so we're starting first with our eyebrows. You see, I don't have much of it. For this, I will be using this AB Ultimate Brow Fix. This is my holy grail in shaping my eyebrow. So basically, this is just a brow glue that I will use to coat the strands of my eyebrows. So what I like to do with this product, I just make sure that all my strands are coated very well and then brush it to the way I wanted my eyebrows to be shaped, and then I just let it dry. Once dry, we'll start filling in the sparse area using this brow liner from Biya in the shade gray brown. So what I like to do is to just draw hair-like strokes on the sparse area of my eyebrows. Actually, there are a lot of sparse area in my eyebrows, especially to the tail part. So I'll just draw those parts. I am trying to draw my eyebrows as straight as I can because I'm trying to do a douyin style makeup and the eyebrows on those makeup are very straight. Now that we're done with the eyebrows, we'll be doing the base and I will be using the Colorette's first base in the shade Mayon. And to apply this tint on my face, I also ordered this puff set from Elyzza. This is the powder puff cotton candy puff set. Okay, so this set has three products. The first one is the wet puff. It has its own container. The second one is the dry puff, best used with powder products. And then the third one is a small one, can be used for concealers and for targeted areas of the face. I will be using first the wet puff to blend our skin tint. So what I like to do is to put the product first on my face and then blend it using my fingers before tapping it off using the wet puff. So I'm just gently tapping and not swiping the puff onto my face. This is to help my skin absorb the skin tint that I applied earlier. And this wet puff pala guys, it's not wet instantly when it arrives to you. You have to spray some mist para maging damp siya. So this is it when done. This is the side na wala and this side is yung meron. As you can see, there is not much of difference because the tint only tries to even out my skin. It's only medium coverage. So yung mga dark spots ko is visible pa rin talaga. So I'll just do the other side and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm done blending the skin tint on my face. Now I will be applying some concealer and for that I will be using this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Magic Eraser in the shade 130. Di nyo siya kita guys, sobrang liit lang niya at the bottom. I'll just directly apply the product under my eyes, on my nose, sa highlighting part, and then conceal my dark spots. Also the side of my mouth, don't forget them because those parts tend to be a lot darker compared to the rest of the face. Now I will be using the small puff kanina to blend the concealer that we put on our face. Now that we're done with our base and concealer, I will now start with our eye makeup. For this, I will be using this palette from Careline Full Face Palette Play to Slay. So I will use this fluffy brush to apply first this base color just to set yung ating eye since we put also the excess of the foundation from the puff kanina. So using this flat brush, I will get yung pink shade from the palette and use this as the base color of our eye makeup. So I'm just tapping the brush over my lids to see the pigment of our eye makeup. And also I will brush it over my crease to soften the edges. Also don't forget to apply color on the bottom lash line, only sa outer corner, just to connect the eye color sa upper part. Ayan, so once we achieved yung desirable color natin, we can now proceed with the eyeliner. And for this, I will be using the EB All Day Eye Define Gel Liner in the shade Smoke. So I'll just put a small wing para ma-extend lang yung aking eye. So for this, since manipis naman yung tip na tong gel liner, it's much easier to line over your lid. So ako, fina-follow ko lang yung aking lash line. So after ko i-extend yung aking lash line, I will also feel yung part ng aking lash na walang eyeliner. Now, I will be extending naman my bottom lash line and I will be using this BLK microliner. This is in a soft brown shade. Very medyo natakpan lang siya, but what I'll do is from the center of my eye, I will draw a straight line lang to match yung end ng aking upper lash line. Ayan, so zoom in, I also draw na rin a line for the aegysal. And to soften these lines, I will be using this brush in the brown shade from the eye palette. Now, to help enlarge our eye, I will be using this nude eyeliner from Vice Cosmetics. So, I will draw it doon sa outer bottom lash line natin. Now, I will be adding highlights to our eye makeup. And for that one, I will be using this baligtad. I will be using this cooling jelly highlighting stick in the shade Sunlight from Sace Lady. Sace Lady. Ayun. So, this looks like this. Very cute lang ng packaging niya. And it's really a jelly product. Malambot siya to touch. So, I'll just directly tap the highlighting stick over my lid and then blend it using my finger. Now, I'm also adding more shimmer or rather glitter on my eye makeup using this product from the Orange Up. So this is a glitter glue and I will just apply it on top of my eyelid. I'm also applying a bit on my bottom inner eye corner para ma-highlight yung aegysal. Now I am curling my eyelashes because I will be putting some falsies. Now for the falsies, I will be using these cluster lashes from Elyzza, the lumpkin type. I think this is from their animal series. For the bottom lashes naman, I will also be using this product from Elyzza, the Genki Comics Lower Lashes. I'll be doing my lashes offline. Sorry guys, it's a bit hard for me pa. So now I'm back. I did already both of my eyes. Now I'll be doing blushes, and for that I will be using this Vice Cosmetics in the shade Always Sweet. So I'm dotting the product over my cheeks, then blend it using my fingers before using a fluffy brush to completely blend it. As you can see, I focus the blush on the upper part of my cheeks, closer to the eye makeup. Then I'm just brushing off the excess over my forehead and then my chin. Now for my lips, I'm just using the same wet puff kanina to tap some foundation over my lips before applying a product. And now for my base, I will be using this pinkish nude creamy lipstick from Spotlight in the shade Head High. Now to gradient my lips, I will be applying a darker shade, and I will be using this tint from Bare and Bliss. I'm just putting it on the middle part of my lips, then blend it using my fingers until I achieve the desired gradient that I want. Now I'll be setting my under eye using this matte powder from Ever Belena. And to apply this, I will be using the dry puff from the Elyzza set. I will also be putting powder over the areas where I put concealers earlier. And now we'll be using the same jelly highlighter that we used earlier to highlight our face. It's done. Let me just finish the look and I'll be back. And that's it for my practice graduation makeup look. Thank you for watching, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Bye!